YouTube. What's up, baby? We back in this thing with another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're gonna be reviewing the new movie on Netflix, Army of Thieves. Let's go. So before I get into this whole review for Army of Thieves, I just want to kind of give my little brief thought of Army of the Dead that came out not too long ago on Netflix, which is, of course, kind of the sequel to this, and Army of the Thieves is the prequel. But yeah, man, Army of the Dead, bro, it was a good movie. Like, I like the whole new kind of like zombie take on, making the zombie smarter, and then having an alpha, and then having like a female like be the queen type thing. And you had so many different versions of zombies that we've had over the years, just within this one movie. You had like the slow walker ones, you had the smart dudes, you had the parkour zombies, and like it just had so many like new ideas for zombies that it was great, because we've gone through certain times in our lives where there was a zombie movie here, then it took a long time, and there was another zombie movie. Or we had certain times in our life where it was zombie movies, zombie shows, zombie movies, zombie shows, zombie shows, zombie shows, zombie movies, zombie movies. It's just all about zombies, right? And eventually, like, you can kind of get tired of, you can get zombied out. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they did things differently, Zack Snyder, it's the fact that he did different things differently with his zombies. It kind of it brought a fresh a breath air, a breath of fresh air, um, amongst us for this whole zombie franchise that we got, like, just in general. Um, and I thought the action in the movie was pretty dope. I liked a lot of the characters that were in there. Some of them, I didn't really care about, but a lot of the characters on there I definitely liked. I gotta say the acting in that movie was pretty good as well. A little comedy here and there, right? But most of all, what I liked about that movie was just the zombies, and how there was different ones and everything like that. And even there's robotic zombies. Like, we haven't delved into that just yet, but there's robotic zombies. In the beginning of that movie, you got them transporting, like, the alpha zombie, by himself, before he made others, and then went to Nevada and destroyed that and everything like that. But you got him in a truck, and then there's like two or three other trucks behind him. And as they're leaving, there's UFOs. Two UFOs take off. So it's like, what are there aliens in here too now? Like, like, it just there's so much stuff about this franchise, this movie, that was very interesting. And I thought it was definitely worth anybody's time to watch it, whether you like zombie movies, whether you like action movies. You know what I'm saying? It just has a lot of everything. So for me, that movie was great. And for me, out of 10, I would give that movie a 9. Like, I really like that movie. I really enjoyed that movie. I know other people, like it less, whatever. But for me, my opinion, I give that movie a 9. And the fact that you could watch it at your house on Netflix when it first came out, dope, bro. Dope. So a 9 out of 10 for Army of the Dead. Now, let's get to Army of Thieves, which is the prequel to Army of the Dead. This movie dealt with the locksmith again, or the lock cracker again, and his name is Sebastian. Of course, we know on Army of the Dead, he kind of sacrificed himself, and we don't know if he died, but he did sacrifice himself, and he kept his friend safe, and by doing that. And so, on this one, we're seeing what he did prior, what I'm saying, to the team and Army that did, coming up to him and offering him a deal. You see, he basically went through something like that before as well, like in this story. Less zombies in this movie, you know what I'm saying? Less of the zombie story as well in this movie. This movie was more so about, um, you know, well, this movie more so contained, um, you know, like thievery, um, just the whole, just thief stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it had some action. It had more comedy in this show, in this one as well. I feel like it had more love in this one as well. Um, but mainly this was just about, like, thievery, when you have Army of the Dead basically being about zombies. Like I said, Army of Thieves did have some zombies in it, did have some zombie moments, did show some of the, how they're talking on the news about a zombie apocalypse, but mainly this movie was just about thievery, and I like the difference between the two. Um, it, it was nice. It was nice, man. It was nice. I can't complain too much about this movie at all, man. It just I like the characters. The acting was great on here. Um, like the movie looked good as well. Like, just the cameras and stuff like that they were using. Everything looked good. It had action. I didn't think this movie was gonna have that much action, but it had its moments, man. It had its moments for sure, for sure. Um, and it had the love story, of course. But yeah, so basically this movie's about Sebastian being invited to steal from these three safes when there's four, and we've already seen the fourth one in Army That Did, but in this one they don't know where the fourth one is, but they know where three of them are. So their whole thing is to gather a team, or gather a lock cracker, because so what happens is, Gwendolyn, she establishes a team of thieves. Gwendolyn doing her own thing. You got Ralph, that's the getaway driver. You got Karina, that's like a program hacker or cracker. Um, you got Brad Cage, aka Alexis. That's like the muscle of the group. Um, and so they in order to do this heist, they needed to be able to have a safe cracker, like one of the best ones, and so that ends up being Sebastian. So it's just about them traveling to these different locations, robbing these three different safes, and making a name for themselves, as well as getting rich at the same time. And what what's so brilliant about their plan is that the zombie apocalypse is kind of happening in certain parts of the world, not everywhere just yet, but because of that, people's eyes are set on other things and not on a heist. So, and that's kind of how it was for Army That Dead, but this is three safes that you're stealing from. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more, and also the zombie outbreak isn't as big as it was in Army That Dead at that point. So there's little differences, you know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, they're just trying to do that. I'm not gonna spoil too much of the movie, you know what I'm saying? I want people to see it for themselves, because I definitely think it's worth watching, just as Army That Dead was worth watching. Army of Thieves is worth watching as well. The differences between the two, I think you'll appreciate it. Um, but yeah, man, I gotta say, I definitely like this movie a lot. My favorite scene in this movie probably had to do with Gwendolyn, when she was with Sebastian and they were trying to steal from one of the safes, and then they ran into the trouble. And you see that she's not just a pretty face, like, she can get down. So if you've seen a movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen a movie, wait till you see that scene. You're gonna know what I'm talking about, bro. She definitely got down, and she got, like, it was a long fight too. I was like, God damn, like, all this stuff she's doing, they ain't down yet. But nah, they kept on getting up, and Shorty was just Shorty was breaking him down, every step of the way. So my favorite character, of course, has to be Sebastian, bro. I ended up, because of this movie, I think that if I went back to watch Army of the Dead, I would even like his character more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something about his character. It's something even about the actor, man. The actor is a brilliant dude, man. But it's something about his character, man. That's just I just want to see more of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and there was talk of a sequel to Army of the Dead, and I can't remember it's something Planet, but I think maybe it's Planet of the Dead or something like that. But yeah, man, I'm definitely ready for that as well. You know what I'm saying? Or just even all the if they have any more prequels, or if they have any more sequels, whether they're cartoons, TV shows, movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it all. This franchise for me, um, has done big things, and that was just from Army of the Dead. Now we got Army of Thieves, and it's just extending, the steps up, and it's just it's a good franchise, bro. It's a good franchise. Zack Snyder, you out here doing your thing, baby. You out here doing your thing, and I'm here for every step of the way. Not with just Army of the Thieves and Army of the Dead, but just everything got going. You know what I'm saying? Justice League. You know what I'm saying? The Snyder Cut, all that stuff, bro. You out here doing it big, bro, and I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, this movie was great, dude. This movie was very great. Uh, it had a lot of stuff in it, so um, I suggest that you guys check it out. It's a free movie on Netflix as long as you have a subscription to Netflix. It just came out on Halloween, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool. Um, and I thought that before I watched it, like I wanted to watch the movie, but before I watched the movie, I was like, this is gonna be a little less than Army of the Dead. But to me, like this, it was good, bro. Like it's just as strong as Army of the Dead to me, for sure, and for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? Even though they both um contain majority of the same stuff, the same substances. There's certain differences about the movie that you can appreciate each of them for, and because of those differences, if one's at a 9, you pretty much got to get the other one a 9 as well. um, and to run into that, my grade for this movie is 9 out of 10 as well. So 9 out of 10 for Army of the Dead, 9 out of 10 for Army of Thieves. If you guys seen the movie, please let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. But please check it out, bro. It's definitely worth seeing. Um, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and until next time.